In ancient Greek mythology, where the gods ruled Olympus and mortals struggled below, there lived three sisters popularly known as the Moirai, the three goddesses of fate, whose power surpassed even that of Zeus. They are named Clotho, Lachesis and Atropos. The three sisters weave the fate of humans and gods alike. Neither human nor God has the power to influence or question their judgment and actions. They held in their hands the destiny of all living things, mortal or divine. They were not gods of war, nor love, nor the sea. They were older, more primal. They were the daughters of Nyx, night, in some stories, and of Zeus and Themis in others. But wherever they came from, one truth remained: they were feared, respected, and never disobeyed. Each sister had a sacred role. Clotho, the youngest one, spins the thread of life. She is the very origin, the creation of life itself, and her thread is spun upon the birth of a person. Lachesis, the second sister, is the one that allocates the fate of people during life. The name comes from the Greek word alamde alpha gamma chi nu omega, which means to obtain from lots. In that sense, one can understand that their destiny is chosen out of a myriad of possibilities. It is said that Lachesis measures the thread of life with her rod, determining its length and nature. The last sister of fate is Atropos, the most feared. Atropos is the cutter of the thread of life, and with her shears she determines how someone will die. Their work was woven into the fabric of time itself. Each life was a thread, glowing in the vast loom of existence. The sisters only watched in silence, never interfering, only ensuring balance. Neither human nor God has the power to influence or question their judgment and actions. The Moirai did not control the will of mortals, but they governed its limits. You could choose your path, but you could not outrun your end. They wove their threads on a great loom at the edge of time, each thread a glowing line representing a life. The richer and stronger the thread, the more intense the soul. But all threads, no matter how brilliant, would one day be cut. They appeared at births and deaths, but were rarely seen in between. However, their presence was always felt, like a cold wind or a whisper in the silence. Together, they held dominion over all, from lowly mortals to the Olympian gods. Even mighty Zeus bowed to the Moirai. When his beloved mortal son Sarpedon was fated to die in war, Zeus begged for his life. But Atropos would not be swayed. She cut his thread, and Sarpedon fell. Not even the king of gods could interfere. When Achilles, the great hero of the Trojan War, was given a choice: live a long life without glory, or die young with everlasting fame. Lachesis had already measured his thread, and when he chose glory, Atropos stood ready. Their power was absolute, but not malicious. They were justice, balance, and timing. Without them, chaos would reign. Fate was law. Not even the gods could rewrite it. Clotho shows us that life is a sacred beginning. Lachesis reminds us that our days are measured, but not meaningless. And Atropos teaches that all must end, and from endings come new beginnings. If this story made you think, drop a comment below and share it with a fellow myth lover. Don't forget to subscribe for more timeless legends.